Hello, you're welcome to Who Cares Moments with Biola. I am Biola Biola. On Who Cares Moments, we stand as the voice for the voiceless. Who cares? We care. The COVID-19 pandemic is exposing the cracks that has been in our health sector and also revealing the failures of our society. But we hope policymakers and relevant authorities can either use those failings as roadmaps to make improvements or, as in the past, neglect these cracks, thereby allowing things to get worse. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter."
She was not licensed when she performed the surgery on Queen Nneka. She had claimed to be a licensed cosmetic plastic surgeon, but she was not. She performed that surgery the same year she was doing her internship after graduating from medical school. Can you imagine?
The Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria's Provisional Registration Law, Section 12(2)A limitation, states that the limitation imposed by this status is that he must, during this period of internship, perform under the supervision and guidance of registered consultants or supervising doctors recognized by the council, and only in a hospital approved by the council for internship training. Also, a provisionally registered doctor cannot set up or run a hospital or clinic on his own. Such an act would be a contravention of the law for which he would be criminally liable. Today's edition is the part 2 of an earlier edition titled Justice for Nneka. We examine the effect of quackery on victims like ex-beauty queen Nneka Onwuzigbo to clarify the so many contradictions in Dr. Anu's stories. After Nneka's death, the Health Facility Monitoring and Accreditation Agency sealed Dr. Anu's first MedContour office in May 2019 and suspended its certificate of registration. In other words, not permitted to operate without license again. Till now. But Dr. Anu of MedContour went ahead to open another office, which was later sealed by FCCPC. The question still remains, why did she move ahead to open another office after the registration for the first office was suspended and the office sealed? Is it legal? So, we need a Health Facility Monitoring and Accreditation Agency to please clarify this. Before Nneka's death, Dr. Anu of MedContour advertised herself as a plastic/cosmetic surgeon on her Instagram. But now, after the social media outcry and complaints from experts, she edited it and it has only cosmetic surgery, having removed the plastic. Who Cares Moment decided to speak with Vivian, Nneka's sister, to get a clear picture of what happened. We also spoke with a certified surgeon to clarify Dr. Anu's claims. According to reports, Dr. Anu of MedContour had not yet obtained a medical practitioner license in December 2018 when she performed the surgery on late Nneka, because she obtained a full medical practitioner license in April 2019. Also, Dr. Anu sent a referral letter from General Hospital Odon, Lagos Island, with the patient to Luth while she performed the operation in MedContour. The late ex-beauty queen Nneka Onwuzigbo, in a bid to further her career, visited Dr. Anu of MedContour on the 31st of December 2018 in the company of her sister, but Nneka never made it back home. Dr. Anu, in recent times in an interview, have said that all her clients do well after the surgery, but only have complications when they get home and do not do the right thing. late Nneka's sister, Vivian, tells the story.
Within 24 hours after the surgery at MedContour, Nneka developed difficulty breathing. She was put on oxygen at MedContour. She spent another 2 days there on oxygen. So by the time she was not getting any better, she was taken to Louth in an ambulance from MedContour. She never went home. Nneka never made it home after the surgery at MedContour. And there's a video that shows Nneka on oxygen within 24 hours after her surgery at MedContour.
In 2020, the video of late Nneka's surgery was put on social media, thereby leading to a lot of complaints and anger. Dr. Anu, in a bid to exonerate herself, did a video.
She had the pneumonia, and that was why she went to Louth in the first place. She walked to Louth herself. This patient was mismanaged in Louth. She died. They do not have experience in this aspect of medicine. People don't really know so much about it.
Let us hear from the experts on why you should patronize a board-certified plastic/cosmetic surgeon rather than a cosmetic surgeon who has just basic trainings without board or association certification.
When we as surgeons are practicing, that's kind of what we draw back to, their past experience and being able to handle, not just the actual surgeries itself, but, complications that may potentially arise. When it's someone that doesn't have, the experience or the knowledge, they may be able to, perform the surgery itself, but when you run into complications, that's when, you need to pull back onto the previous training you had in order to deal with it. So I think that's the important differentiation. Yeah. I think if you have, a weekend course, you just don't have that experience of, dealing with sick patients,
If an MBBS holder, a first degree holder, goes for a few days course or a few months course in his area, that could be of advantage to him or her in the place that he or she is practicing. But that does not make him or he or she a specialist in that area.
Consumers are therefore advised to patronize board-certified or council-certified plastic or cosmetic surgeon instead of regular cosmetic surgeon without board certification or council certification to avoid loss of life or major damage to your health, since plastic surgeons or certified cosmetic surgeons are grounded and have experience to handle complications and will be more careful than cosmetic surgeon with just basic training. The family of late Nneka, June 2019, decided to report to the medical authority.
We petitioned MDCN in June 2019. They wrote us back saying that our allegations were criminal in nature and outside their purview, and that they only attend to allegations of professional misconduct, leveled against their medical practitioners. And, our question was, the things we mentioned about Dr. Anu, because we sent a medical report attached to a petition, they did not spell, professional misconduct. And if they said that our allegations were criminal in nature and we didn't write the letter well, we expected that at least they should have guided us on how to, write another letter. News that have been flying around everywhere concerning Dr. Anu, and other victims. Did they carry out investigation to find out? Did they also remember that this family sent them a petition last year?
Wow. Dejected and disappointed, the family of late Nneka, seeking justice for their sister, took another step by reporting to the police.
Dr. Anu was arrested by her family on July 5th, 2019. Her facility had been sealed then after Nneka died. She had been on the run. By the time she came back, her facility had been sealed by the Lagos State Health Monitoring Board or something like that. And we found out she was at Amethyst. She was using their theater. That's where she was, and most people didn't know, but that was where she was. And we had filed a petition to the office of the Lagos State Attorney General, and the case was transferred to Banti in Lagos, Yaba, Lagos, because it says a homicide case. And we got her arrested on July 5th, 2019. By the time she was taken to Banti, she had called her mom, and her mom came and bailed her out. It was on that day that we found out that her mom was a police officer. She's an ASP at the police force. That's the Assistant Superintendent of the Police. Yeah, that's what she is. So she came and bailed her daughter out. The case is still not completed. The case is still not closed.
The Federal Competitive and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, in April 2020, after receiving several complaints on this same Dr. Anu, swung into action and sealed her office MedContour in Lagos. Dr. Anu reported this to the Lagos Medical Association. The Medical Association responded swiftly by sending a letter to the FCCP stating that they had no right to harass their member.
What gave Anu the audacity to do all this? Could it be that she felt she could get away with it?
The Federal Competitive and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, arrested and arraigned Dr. Anu Oluwapo on the 3rd of July over allegations of the botched surgery that led to the untimely death of ex-beauty Queen Nneka and also obstruction of investigation amongst others. Why did Dr. Anu perform surgery on late Nneka in December 2018 without a full medical practitioner license? Also, why did Dr. Anu use a referral letter from General Hospital Odon, Lagos Island, while the operation was done at MedContour? We played with MDCN, policy makers, government authorities, and Nigerians. Please let's clarify this. Every Nigerian life matters. After Nneka's death, the Health Facility Monitoring and Accreditation Agency sealed Dr. Anu's first MedContour office in May 2019 and suspended its certificate of registration. In other words, not permitted to operate without license again till now. But Dr. Anu of MedContour went ahead to open another office, which was later sealed by FCCPC. The question still remains, why did she move ahead to open another office after the registration for the first office was suspended and the office sealed? Is it legal? So, we need a Health Facility Monitoring and Accreditation Agency to please clarify this. Before Nneka's death, Dr. Anu of MedContour advertised herself as a plastic/cosmetic surgeon on her Instagram. But now, after the social media outcry and complaints from experts, she edited it and it has only cosmetic surgery, having removed the plastic. Let's stand up against quackery and corruption at every level. When you don't stand for what is right, but turn deaf ear, you are in other words consenting to the evil itself. Please, join Who Cares Movement Voice for the Voiceless to make our world a better place. Evil prevail when good people do nothing. So, stand up for what is right. Be your brother's keeper. Let us change our world one person at a time. Thank you for being part of this edition. I am Biola Biola. Please click on the like and subscribe button. Also join us via Twitter and Instagram, Justice for Nneka. Who cares? We care.